今天要出去玩啦！今天要去参观 Tequila Farm 吗？应该是 Farm， 种 Tequila 的地方就叫 Farm。现在要去集合，然后才出发，这样。是同一个family。
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for 3, 2, 1, 1. Vallarta outdoor adventure and zip line. Please, time for rock and roll. Don't forget your belongings, tickets in your hand. So, ladies and gentlemen, so far I just told 0411. Tequila time and shopping. Second time, 11.
Want to show you all the beautiful city because today, and we're gonna get to see all over Puerto Vallarta. Not only the fancy area, not only the hotels, we're gonna see literally all over Puerto Vallarta. The first thing that we're doing, we're gonna drive a little to the downtown area and to the old town section. And after that, we're gonna drive all the way to the middle of the valley that you see on the right, almost very close to the Sierra Madre Mountains, to a tequila factory. And the one all of you will have, well, you will have about 6 or 7 shots of tequila to each one of you. Not that much, all right? Not that much. And also some tacos, okay? But well, and it's gonna be a lovely day. And remember, my name is Victor. And someone else really important I would love to introduce you is our driver. His name is Ramon. No, he's not Ramon. He's Ramon. All right, now look, everybody. Basically, from this very moment and on, I will start talking, and I will not stop talking the rest of the day. There's a lot of things to know, and if you have any question, please let me know. The first thing I love to start talking about is the beautiful cruise terminal you see over here. This beautiful cruise terminal today is big enough to receive at the most 3 cruise ships in one single day. Today there's only 2, but the bigger capacity is 3. I don't know if you ever heard about a TV show a long time ago that it was named The Love Boat. This is where the Love Boat used to arrive. Of course, right now it looks way different. This is the most popular place in town. We call it Malecon. You can translate that into boardwalk or seawall or promenade, but this is the most popular place in the city because the nightlife is in here. Dancing and drinking and partying, all that happens in this area. The bars and clubs and restaurants are further down that way. Also, along the Malecon, you're gonna find a lot of sculptures, all of them made out of bronze, and they have to be made by someone that was born and raised in Jalisco state only. If there is someone that is coming from another part of the world, they do not have the right to put their art in this Malecon. One I'd like to show you is that statue or that sculpture of a man with a hand like this and looking at the sky. That represents every salty feet during the rainy season. Look, and the name of the sculpture is the rain. That's the name of it, the rain. Believe it or not, this is my winter. At nighttime, I don't have air conditioning. I cover myself with a blanket. It gets really cold. We can drop all the way down to 60. I don't know what cold is, but I know what heat is. In the summertime, when it's raining, we can go up to 110 degrees almost every single day with 95% of humidity. So when it's raining, the first thing that a salty feet does, we go outdoors with the less clothes we can, and then we just look at the sky and we just enjoy the rain so much because there's some steam coming out of our body. It's so hot. That's why you see a salty feet during the rainy season. And the last thing I love to share from here is the lighthouse. The lighthouse is not working anymore, but it was working back in the 20s. There was a company that came from United States that the name of it was Montgomery Fruit Company to grow bananas. They actually had a train to take the bananas from the valley all the way down here, and from here ship the bananas up to United States. Please follow me. Sorry to disappoint you, but Vallarta is only the last name of a politician. But let me tell you the background of it. Back in 1918, we put the name into Puerto Vallarta. We changed the name into Puerto Vallarta. Our name was Puerto Las Peñas de Santa Maria de Guadalupe. But there was some wealthy and important families from the capital, Guadalajara, that they were running away from the revolution and they hide in Puerto Las Peñas, temporary. So they were here a couple of years and they thought, you know what? This is beautiful. I'm not going back to the big city. I'm gonna stay here for living, but my last name is important and I'm an important family. I'm not going to live in a place that the name of it is Puerto Las Peñas de Santa Maria de Guadalupe. I'm like, no. We need to put it into another name that is important in the high class, in the politics, in the high society. And that's why they changed the name into Puerto Vallarta. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Because any of you will say, let's go to Puerto Las Peñas de Santa Maria de Guadalupe for vacation. Nobody will say that. Please, watch your step and follow me to the church. Follow me to the church. All right, look, and this is another symbol of my city. The main church of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Listen, it's only a church. I understand many people call it cathedral, but to be a cathedral, it means a bishop, and we have a priest. That's the only difference between a church and a cathedral. However, we're working on to get a bishop coming down here and stay here permanently. However, look, and the church, it was built from 1921 until 1965. I'm talking about that it's really important for us, and it's a symbol for the reason that it was involved the mason, the priest, the fisherman, the baker, the farmer, every salty feet. After do this, they came along to help to build the whole entire church. That's why you see that there's some rocks in some parts and then bricks and then rocks again. Because it was only somebody with some ideas of construction that came along over here and helped. As a final piece, as a final piece, we put a crown on the very top. That crown is a replica of Carlota's crown. Who was Carlota? The wife of Maximilian. Who was Maximilian? The one that came along with the French army during the 6th Italian War. Has nothing related with the Puerto Vallarta and the church. It's just the fact that every single church in my country that has the image of the Virgin Mary on the main altar, it has a crown on the top, as a meaning that she is the Queen of Mexico. And the name of the church is Our Lady of Guadalupe. Look, Our Lady. It's the Virgin Mary, but that's the way we call her. You can see a round-shaped window in the middle of the facade, and the one she's talking to a Mexican native that his name was Juan Diego. That occurred back in the 16th century, and Mexican people truly believe that that happened. Back in those days, we used to believe in over than 6 different gods. The god of the rain, the god of the sun, the god of the fire, the god for every single faith. So, but when that occurred, many people took these gods on the side and believed into only one. The conversion from native Mexicans into Catholics. That's why we celebrate the main party for this church. When is? The December 12th. We celebrate one day? No. We celebrate 12 days. From the beginning of December all the way to December 12th. And in a Mexican traditional family, no one is allowed to put their Christmas trees before December 12th. First, you celebrate the Lady of Guadalupe, and then you start thinking about Christmas. Now look, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have time to walk in and take a picture. Uncle Shorter, short, don't worry, the priest understands. This is a little bit warm for you, so everybody's dressed up just fine. Just please take the hats off. We're gonna have
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you. We can follow the sun and leave the rain for somebody else. Let's help ourselves. Leave our troubles upon the shelf. And don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise. All the sidewalks and the highways, they will turn into dust as Mother Nature covers over every street we take.
It's like a round plate made out of iron, very sharp. You take the leaves out of it, and then you harvest the center of the heart of the plant out of the ground. An expert himador can do at the most 150 agaves per day. And it's about probably 80 pounds to 90 pounds the weight of the whole entire plant the way it is right now. And here they show you the process they use and the modern way right now, and the old process, how to make tequila. Around once and over and over and over again, and somebody in the middle just put the fibers underneath so we can take all of the juice, and at the end we got these fibers, which is pretty much useless. However, look, Andres is ready. He was just, I just finished with the distillation process. I'm already finished. They're ready to go all the way to the tasting. Listen to no more talk. Let's go. And so he's gonna take you to the tasting room and tell you, and they have multiple flavors of tequila that are amazing. And so please follow Andres. He will take care of you from now on. So please follow him.
Alright chicos, mi nombre es Andrés, voy junto a Señora Engracia, and we're gonna taste 6 different kinds of tequila. Alright, we're gonna have blanco, reposado, and añejo. And I know you say 3 tequilas, Florida. But guys, if you drink 3 more tequilas after that, you get up again. Alright? So we're gonna have peach, almond, and coffee after the 3 tequilas. Alright? Are you ready? Listos? Vámonos. Alright guys. So guys, I'm gonna give you a sample of the first tequila, but don't drink it. Not yet. Wait for me. Guys, if you drink the tequila before me, I'm gonna have to punish you and fill your glass again, okay? So, don't drink the tequila before me. Muy bien, chicos. Now let's go. No, I think it was something more like this. Ábrete, sésamo. Alright, chicos. Adelante, please. Enter to the room and grab a shot of tequila.
Wow.
What do you like to drink? Whiskey? She likes red wine. Red wine?
Alright guys, now that you're rocking here with me, that you have no escapatory, allow me to give you the welcome to the timeshare presentation, okay? Now guys, this is the happy room. Here we only drink tequila, okay? But first, I'm gonna show you the way to drink it the proper way. Guys, you probably already had tequila with lime and salt, limón y sal, right? Yeah? Well guys, limón y sal is only for your tacos at the restaurant. Yeah, I'm sorry. For good tequila, for artisanal tequila, the only thing we're gonna need is a little bit of yoga. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, so we're gonna stand on our hands right there. You wanna start? No? We're not doing the breathing part of the yoga. But this is serious. We're gonna breathe in, then breathe out. And once that your lungs are empty, you're gonna drink the tequila all the way down. Don't keep it in your mouth. This is tequila, not whiskey, not Listerine. Just drink it all the way down. Alright? And once you start feeling the little burn of the tequila in your stomach, you're gonna breathe in and then breathe out. So little recap, breathe in, breathe out, drink the tequila, breathe in, breathe out. But first, we're gonna do the Mexican toast. Now we say arriba,
Arriba,
abajo,
abajo,
al centro,
al centro,
pa adentro.
para adentro.
Salud.
Salud.
¿Qué tal? Aguado. Guys, I see nobody made funny faces. That means you did a good job. Because these techniques allow you to let all the vapors of the alcohol in your stomach and only get the flavors in your nose and your mouth. But if you do backwards, if you breathe in, take the shot, you're gonna have all the alcohols come up to your nose, your eyes, you're gonna start making funny faces and maybe cry a little bit. So before you drink tequila, always do a little bit of yoga. Muy bien. And now chicos, for the next tequila, tequila reposado. Rested tequila. Guys, these tequilas are technically the same. The only difference is the aging, alright? So, this tequila is aged inside the barrels. This is why it gets the color, the smell, and the different taste. This one right here, we like to call it el pequeño bebé, the little baby. Do you know why? No?
Thank you.
We don't give it to the babies of Puerto. No guys, we got it the little baby because we aged it for 9 months inside the barrels. Like a baby. Muy bien. Vamos. And now chicos, please repeat after me. Now we're gonna say up.
Up,
Down.
down,
Center.
center,
Enter.
enter. Salud.
Now. ¿Qué tal? Don't worry about me. I'm a Mexican, which means I have tequila blood in my veins. This is like a blood infusion to me. This is so now guys, in Mexico, we drink tequila. We also like to add something called botana to it. Like ceviche, botana ceviche, do you know ceviche? Yeah. We like tacos, carnitas, well, we don't have any. We have nachos and salsas. So I'm gonna give you some nachos and salsa. Now, this is habanero salsa, quite spicy. So, if you're not used to spicy food, please just take 1 drop.
We can take